Gamers, we're here to crown a new champion. Well, now we as an AoE4 community, it's already crowned. Spoilers. Louis M to the T versus Marine Lord has happened in a best of 9, and he won 5-4. That's right, and we have had our third S tier tournament, and 3 different champions. Fucking love that. So yeah, I was cheering, once again, I was cheering for Louis. I was hoping he's gonna win. I think he deserves it. He's been practicing, he's been working hard, he's been cooking. And yeah, the final was great. It was good entertainment, good quality games, good micro, good vibes. My butthole's all puckered up, you know, when you're like, right? It was a good series, what can I say? So, congrats to Louis. And let's jump into the games. Now, this game was like 45 hours, so I watched the end of it. I have not watched the start of it. So basically, I am going to look through what happened for the first 15-20 minutes, and then I'm out. If you want to watch this full game, just watch it on EGC, because they were going like basically trading armies back and forth for a bajillion years, and Marine Lord did end up winning with Ottoman in the end. But I think, honestly, out of all the civs to go against the Imperial Ottoman, I think this is pretty much as close to an auto loss as you can imagine. I think this is a terrible matchup for Malian in the late game. I think this matchup, until late Imperial, is fine for Malian. I don't think it's necessarily favored for Ottoman or something like that. But in that Imperial, when you got great bombards and Janissars and Sipahi, it's like, you're dead, right? So yeah, so let's see what happened before that. So Louis M to the T went only 4 houses. Okay, he's gonna go fast age up. Maybe he was scared of the barracks, but it is a military school opening. So let's see. Ottoman, so this is an interesting thing. Most civs do not want to go 2TC against Malian because they lose out. But Ottoman and Byzantine are the 2 civs that can actually go 2TC and fight against Malians. Which is very interesting. I don't know what Marine Lord went for. Aging up with 4. A lot on wood. Oh, is it 2TC? Why is he aging up with 4? No, this is not 2TC. Is it? It is. Why is he? Okay. Maybe he just wanted to get the berry. Well, I say that, but then he's not gathering berry bushes. Yeah, I don't know why he aged up with 4. Maybe he just wanted for Sipahi, super fast Sipahi, and he's just gonna do like a delayed age up. Because now he forced an archer range from Louis to the spearman, and now he's making Sipahi. So maybe that's kind of the plan, and then you delay the cow boom, and then you go to TC behind it. So maybe that's like the... Yeah, yes. I don't like that he's not gathering the berry bush. Not sure how I feel about that. Yeah, that's a mistake, because now he puts them on. So that was a little bit of an oopsie-doopsie. Okay, so I like this opening from Marine Lord. He kind of forces Louis into all these production buildings and shit. So instead of making cows, he's kind of doing that. And meanwhile, Marine Lord went to TC. So yeah. Ooh, he loses a villager there. Okay. Okay. Kills the villager, delays the TC a little bit. Or the villagers a little bit. Now, I don't like this for Lou right now. Because I feel like 2 TC and you just got 6 cows in 8 minutes. So maybe the age up with 4 was pretty good. You get the stable to just force the barracks out. Okay. Okay. And now I'm assuming Marine Lord just goes, okay, he's gonna go archer range, and he's got 13 on wood, so maybe this is just gonna be some units into age up. By the way, their bases are so close to one another because Louis' second gold is here and Marine Lord's second TC is here. They're like not even full 2 screens away. Okay. Let's see. 2 on gold. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of units right now. What vizier point did he go for? Sheep, okay. So this is usually a pretty good indicator if Ottoman is going to go fast castle. If he was going to go fast castle, he would take field work for imams. But because he went sheep, means he's going to stay in field longer. Oh wow, he's putting a lot on wood. 22 on wood. Okay, this is full production right now. Which makes sense, because now you're both kind of stuck in feudal. But Louis is almost in castle. Is he gonna just do like an anti-timing? Well, I guess Louis is not doing an anti-timing. He's just gonna get maybe attacked right as he's aging up. Marino just massing units. Oh, he went for imams now. Okay. Ooh, loses the scout. I haven't paid attention, but I'm not sure if Louis saw that Marino was producing units, because he's kind of hiding these over here. And Marine Lord clearly does not know that the age up is coming. He sees it now. Is he gonna go? Yeah, he immediately goes for that second gold pit, because he knows Louis cannot defend it. You see that? Immediately straight goes for the mine. Okay, and now Marine Lord, I guess you just yeah, he's putting a lot more on gold, so I guess he's just gonna age up as well. Okay. Louis is gonna go. Ooh, he's going to sofa. Okay. He's got 4 production buildings only, which is not enough, by the way. You need a lot more than that. You can see the resources already piling up. Okay. Mehmet Imperial Armory. Mangonels are coming. More on gold. Only 4 on wood. So this just looks like... What is he gonna go straight into Janissaries? Is he gonna produce Janissaries? Yeah, he is. Okay. He's just gonna go Sipahi Janissary with mangonels, I guess, straight away. Ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. He needs to get more stone. Or more military schools. This is a weird one. But I feel like I like Marine Lord's army better. Which kind of... Ooh, okay, that was overextending. Ooh, okay, Louis took a way better fight there. Holy shit, he cooked him up. Yeah, Louis, that was a way better fight for Louis right there. He's just gonna go Sofa Archer with some Donzo. 4 relics though for Marine Lord. I feel like if Louis keeps pushing, this is a pretty rough one, no? I kind of wonder... How did the game go on for 50 minutes? So this is the point where Malian is like... This is Malian peak, by the way. You have Kaubu. You're basically sucking up all the food on the map. You got a lot of wood. You got all your upgrades. You're getting poison arrows. So this is like... You're just printing units for the next 15-20 minutes straight up. And the opponent is going to have a very hard time stopping you. He didn't take a vizier point yet. And every other Cid will run out of food at a point, or Lil Marine Lord still has a lot of food remaining because he was on them deer. Oh, he was on both deer packs. Okay, so he got a lot of income. And he just gets overwhelmed here with Sipahi. Kills 5 workers. Okay. Okay. Just Janissary plus Sipahi. I kind of wonder how this game would go if Louis didn't make Sofa at all. Maybe Marino would just go Mass Archer Sipahi, I guess. Okay, we see a little run by. The worker count is a yikes. So the thing is, because of the military schools, he still has only 2. Because of the military schools, and because of the 2TC, this is the same situation like with the manors that I talked about. You got the value with the cows, but the cows are not scaling. So you either have to now make a 2TC, go for Sacred Sun win, or age up. Like, you gotta do something. If you just stay here forever without doing damage, you're falling behind. Wall empty coming in. Ew, I don't know if I like the position for the landmark. Yeah, I don't like the... I think this landmark should have been here, no? Here? Or maybe here? Like, if you want to be aggro, you can go here. He has more army right now, Louis. And you kind of want to build fourth on the middle of the map between you and your opponent so you can get stealth on your units. But if you build it here, it's just a keep. But you can build it here, and then you can put a keep here. And also, if the opponent sieges it, you use woods to repair your landmark, not stone. Like, I feel like this is still really good for Louis. Am I crazy? 3 mangonels though is a bit scary. 3 mangonels is for sure scary. Oh, you got fucking blasted there. Yeah, so this is kind of the issue. Sipahi are so strong, and now you have 4 mangonels with mass janissary and archer. It's like, what do you make against this? Like, what do you make against this? Oh god, oh my god, what is he doing? Oh my god, he just sent them mangonels forward. Okay, he got 1 freebie right there. But these units are Imperial now. This is a tough one because you want to fight this Louis, but this is like a terrible place to fight into. I think you gotta get a surround on this army. Like, you gotta get like a 180 at least. 360 would be perfect, but 180. But also, if the landmark was here, the Marine Lord can't push like that. I think now you just go for it, no? He should be able to crunch this army. Yeah, he should be able to crunch this army from every angle. And now you just look where the mangonels are looking, and then you just move that army. It's cool! No, don't let it run away! Oh, that was... Oh, no. He just lets him run out. That's a big oof. That was game ending, by the way. That was game ending. If he just went in there, 1,000,000 quadrillion % Marine Lord loses. And Marine Lord noticed that and immediately started running back. I guarantee you Marine Lord was shitting his pants there. When he saw the units here and the units here, he was shitting his pants. And Louis just let him run out. He 100% had to engage there. But he didn't engage for some reason. And now I'm assuming Marine Lord's going to buy enough time to get the upgrades. And suddenly, we are at the place in the game where you don't want to be. Oh god, this bombard. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so just so you guys know, I'll give you a TLDR. This game continues to be back and forth here for the next 30 minutes. So, for that reason, I'm out. But I think that the game was kind of back and forth a little bit, but Louis had a great engagement opportunity there. He just did not take it at all. Damn, Marine Lord's already practicing. Look at him. Sheesh. This guy ain't sleeping. Isn't it over by the 30-minute mark? I mean, it depends on the state of the game, right? Maybe Ottoman is in a worse state, but 2TC versus Cowboom, Imperial versus Imperial, that's a good luck. Good luck right there. Okay, so that was game number 1, in which Marine Lord did win with Ottoman, but like I said, I think that Malian and Ottoman, it's a fine matchup, but if it reaches Imperial, you ain't winning. And I saw the end of that game, and Louis had like both big goals and still got fucking destroyed. So, yeah. Alright, Japanese versus Order of the Dragon. Now, this game I didn't see. I saw the start of this game. Louis going for the dock and Marine Lord going for the just normal age up. And then I queued up Timo top. That's right. That's right. And you don't need to ask. I did destroy on the top lane with Timo. That's right. That's right. Is OTD good here? No. But this was a best of 9, so they had to pick a lot of civs. I don't know how much OTD Barillas like believes in or practiced or whatever. Like I said, it's always hard to say. Like maybe he was expecting a certain matchup. I don't know. But we see, what is this? 4 fishing ships. Dock. And Marino's just gonna go into stable horsemen. And he's on the deer in the back too. Archer range. So he's just gonna go for the dock. Put a storehouse in the back. Age up coming in hot. There's a tower right there, boy. Okay. Oh god, is he just gonna kill the fishing ship? Oh, okay, he kills one. No galley? He just lets it die. He's like, ah, fuck it. I wonder against OTD units if galley is... I mean, it can't be bad, right? You can probably repair it and shit. Okay, so Louis behind this is gonna go fast castle. And he has lost fishing ships, all 4 of them. So that's where the worker kill come from. He didn't kill any workers. He killed fishing ships, which are workers, but he didn't kill any workers, right? +1 ranged armor. And here we go. Now this is the equivalent of 8 horsemen just running under TC with +1 ranged armor. Which obviously, yeah, he's gonna be... Okay, 3 workers, 4 workers. Okay. Yeah. And... so he caused a lot of idle time. But... I feel like he's just cooked now, no? His age up is so late. Like so late. And if Louis just goes mounted samurai... A ram? Oh. Alright. I mean, he sees that ram. Let's see. Oh, should not. I mean, okay, he has 4 spears, but there's archers coming. Okay, well, there's no archers coming, but he hasn't... Okay, there's archers coming now. Yeah, this is really awkward now, because it's like, do you go home? Do you keep pushing? Does Louis... even Louis is like, do I push across the map? He's like, no, I should defend. 3 more spearmen queued up. Okay. I mean, I think for Louis, this situation is like, he just needs to get relics and not die. And yeah, he lost some workers, but if he manages to wipe out this army or do counter damage, he's kind of back in it. But at the same time, if you're playing Order of the Dragon, this is not a situation you want to be in. Like, I feel like you want to be further ahead, or you want to be fast castling, or you want to have 2 TC. Louis can also put a Yurishira in TC if he wanted to. And then get some workers back that way. But also Louis hasn't gathered any deer here. So he's still got like a crap ton of deer he can work with for food. Oh, he put Yurishira in Forge. Interesting, he didn't put it in Archer range, really? Alright. Oh, he's not even gonna put it in an arch range. He's just gonna send it to the forges. All right. All right, brother. All right. Oh, yo, he's gonna find this. Yeah, he sees that. He sees that. Oh, he doesn't see it. Like he sees it, but he doesn't see it. He sees it now, but it's too late. Oh god. Okay, that is when you see this. 8 and what is this? 20 workers are out on the map. So I don't think I need to tell you guys why it's pretty bad if you're having 20 workers out on the map against Japanese mounted samurai, but in case I do, yeah. Now the burger here is saving a lot of resources. Spearmen are 78 food, 26 wood, which is basically double spearmen. So that's really nice. And now he can just push here because these are just all spearmen. Oh, these guys are, you know, they look like they're not doing much damage, but this is like 2 spearmen dying every time he shoots. So he's trading pretty well, but these spearmen are dirt cheap. So there's that too. Killing crossbows is a lot more value. I wonder if Louis is gonna transition into like I almost said yeoman, into Onabuyesha, and this is the Louis classic right here. He just takes the lancers and he's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do a run by. And he does a run by, and now the whole eco is gonna be idle. Look at that. Killing the units. Killed 3 spearmen, 1 crossbow. That's good value right there. Causes idle eco. Runs out of food. He put all Yorishiros in forges and 1 was in stable. No gold mining here. Mining gold over there. He's got mining a lot of gold actually. No eco upgrades for Marine Lord. And Louis, throughout this series, by the way, has been getting eco upgrades very early. I also like to get eco upgrades early, and sometimes I see players that are not getting it, and I'm like, am I playing this wrong? Because I've been seeing this a lot more as a trend recently. You know, before where top pros skip out upgrades so often, eco upgrades. So it's good to know that there's someone else that gets eco upgrades. Yeah, I mean, destruction value looks really bad, right, for Marine Lord. It's 7,500 almost against 1,800, which means Louis didn't lose shit. And if you're wondering, well, how is he not winning more? Like, how is it so even? It's because he's making the spearman out of burger. So burger is giving a shit ton of value. 3 relics to 2. Like the unit comp, these archers basically kill everything here. He just needs more of them. More and more of them. Like now it just becomes a micro battle where he's just gonna farm the spearmen with the archers. And now this is where the issue comes in. You see these 2 berry patches? Marino would love to get those. Food income dropping to negative soon. It's dropping, baby, and he really wants to get this. So Marino got the boar, the deer, and the deer. So his income was very good. And now it's about to plummet. Louis still has boar with basically full food almost. Still got a berry patch. Can take Marinolo's berry patch. He's aging up. So this is why sometimes the games can look like very close, even though one player has been winning in supply. But then if you look at the whole map and if you look at the resources remaining, obviously Louis is way better position, right? Yeah, Marino's got some farms now, but I think he's got a lot of farms actually. But so does Louis, right? So, potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Yeah, look at these boys. Elite Samurai online. +4. Whoa, he's going Ellsberg? Wait, why is he going Ellsberg? That's a weird one, no? Going Ellsberg because of Louis raids? But this is a move that's not gonna win you the game. You're just gonna delay losing the game. Like, if you made Ellsberg, like, here and protected the golden stone, okay, but making it here, you're just more stuck in your base. You know? Like, again, if you made it here, but there's a great bombard already. Like, think of it this way. This Ellsberg, imagine if Marinlord made... imagine if you made a stone wall here. Do you think it would win him the game? It would just delay him losing the game. Like, Swabia, I'm not saying it would protect him. I'm not even saying it would win him the game, but I think it gives you better chances of winning the game. Look at Louis. He cooking him up right now. He's like, yo, I got your relic, bitch. Yeah, this Ellsberg, I don't think it's literally gonna shoot before this game ends. Did he shoot at anything? I don't think so. But I guess he was cooked either way, right? He was cooked either way. Alright, let's go into game number 3. Enlightened Horizon. Okay. Okay, now we need to talk about the draft a little bit. Because this was a weird one, okay? So this is the draft that they played with. So Dry Arabia played, right? Relic River played. And we have played Japanese, Malian, Ottoman, and OOT to the D. The next map is Enlightened Horizon, which was a very good pick for Marinelord. So Marinelord looked at this draft and said, okay, you got Mongol, Delhi, Ayubid, French, Knight Templars remaining. So this is why drafting is important. And by the way, I'm not, someone's going, oh, he won the tournament, how can you criticize him? Well, shut up, first of all, you dumbass. Louis made a big mistake. What is the big mistake? What are the playable civs on Enlightened Horizon from his whole draft? It's Japanese and KT, okay? You need to keep these two civs in case the opponent picks Enlightened Horizon, Dry River, Scandinavia. By Louis losing the first game, he picked Relic River. So why is it a mistake to pick Japanese? Because by you picking Japanese, Marinelord's obvious choice is to pick Enlightened Horizon because you either play a terrible civ on it or you play Knights Templar. If you play Knights Templar here, which is a good civ for Enlightened Horizon, and let's say Marinelord loses, Marinelord would immediately go for Dry River, in which case you don't have Knights Templar for it and Marinelord has HRA, right? That was not good draft planning from Louis because he kind of gave away his pick. Does that make sense? So because of that, Louis had to play French on Enlightened Horizon. And I haven't seen French on Enlightened Horizon once. And the matchup was House of Lancaster versus French. And, well, Louis lost it. Which I don't think it came surprise to anyone. So I would say the first game, I think Louis missed an opportunity to win. And then Marinelord won because Ottoman's just way better in Imperial. Second game, I think Japan into OTD, Japan is just better, right? Third game, I think is due to drafting mistake of Louis, making this almost impossible to win. You can see he can't even produce spearmen consistently. I actually wonder if he even practiced French on this map, or he just picked it because he was like, well, I'm fucked. So you can see already, spearman difference, you know, like Marino just captures his fucking merchant camp immediately. Like this is already, at the pro level, this is already cooked. It's already over. So Marine Lord doesn't need to do anything because he is getting merchant camp income from both of them. He's already ahead. Now Marino's gonna go and he's gonna kill this wolf den while holding this merchant camp. Look at the income. You see that? So not only French produces villagers faster, which in this case is not good because you need food to produce spearmen. So he's producing villagers faster, which means he's using up more food. And you can see he's got 8 spear against 11. On the other side, House of Lancaster gathers sheep 20% faster. So he's able to consistently produce villagers. So already this game is terrible. Like terrible. Terrible. He's gonna get this. They fight here. They trade out. Marine Lord's aging up. Louis, look how behind he is. He's aging up, and he has same amount of spearmen, and he's making 1 extra. On the other side, Louis got 39 food, and he has no age up. So Marine Lord is like 500 resources ahead right now. Think about that. Think about that. And that is all because he picked Japanese as a second pick and revealed the fact that he doesn't have anything to pick for Horizon. So big drafting mistake. This game is already, it's GG, right? Now Louis has to mine gold because he cannot even go to kill the wolf then because he's so cooked. So now he has to make a tower. Look, 7 minutes, he's still age 1. Still age 1. And now he's gonna go for the cock, which at this point, so I saw this part of the game and I stopped watching because I was like, okay, this is over. So then I went and I queued up Thought Plane with Scion. And I dominated. I dominated, okay? Because I was like, well, I'm not gonna watch this, it's over. That's right. Full tank Scion, by the way. I was knocking down towers like fucking... like 7 fucking scouts picking up deer. That's how I was knocking down towers one by one. Yeah. Yeah. So, now, I don't know how this game even went on as far as it did. Because at one point I looked and the whole map was like walled in by Louis. And I was like, what? How did we even get here? So now Louis is getting eco upgrades. The cock is starting to produce traders. He's doing the wall MT stuff over here. And Marine Lord, I guess, just went 6 mana boom into army. Now let me remind you something. Some of you may not realize this, but this is a rematch of the same matchup that they had in the last tournament. And it was French versus House of Lancaster on Dry Arabia, where actually Louis won with French. And it was the Manor Boom versus Cock. And the Cock won. But obviously this game is quite a bit different because he's way further behind. What's the Xbox tournament? I could win that. For sure you could. Just sign up and win it. Boom. Easy. For those that don't know, we're having an Xbox tournament starting tomorrow and it's gonna go till Friday. Okay? I know it's a short notice, but trust me, there is no time to start the tournament. Just trust me. The timing is rough. But it's only for controller gamers. Thank you. If you're watching this later on YouTube, it's probably already the sign-up's closed. So, yeah. But if you're watching live on YouTube, the sign-up's still open. So yeah, Marine Lord goes for the 6 manners into Age Up. Louis is going for Guildhall. And to be fair, I looked at game at this point. So now I was destroying with Scion around this time. And I was knocking down towers, you know, 20-0 pentakills and everything. And then I died once. And then I looked at the game and I saw this. And I was like, what the fuck happened? How is Louis, same army, same age, ahead on workers? What happened? Because I feel like this should be over. So I think Louis recovered quite nicely. He's got double market. Obviously, there are 6 fucking manners. 55 gold, pretty pathetic. But he's got the whole map walled. So I was like, okay. I mean, maybe, right? Maybe we're onto something. But if you look at the army quality, Lancaster having better army value compared to French, it's not a good look. Kind of rough.
I was covered in dog poop.
Huh?
I was covered in dog poop. I took the dogs out, thought I had diarrhea. Then she pulled it and I was picking it up. And I sprayed dog poop over my arms, over my chest, everywhere. And I stood there. It was like diarrhea all over me. And I'm just like, well, fuck. So I take my hand and I try to rub it off in a tree, right? After throwing away the poop bags because I'm an upstanding citizen. So covered in shit, I pick up these 2 poop bags. And I'm like, alright, let me go throw these away, covered in shit. And I just like, take my shirt and I rub my body against the tree, I rub my hand against the tree, and I'm just like, fuck. So I walk up here, covered in shit, up the elevator, just holding these 2 dogs, trying not to get the shit everywhere. And I just get back in here. I walk straight to the shower, and I'm just like, is this what it's like to have
Can you imagine someone seeing her outside just fucking...
Do you know how many people saw me? And this guy kept trying to, this old guy's like, oh, your dog's so beautiful, and I'm covered in shit.
You're like, fuck!
Get the fuck away right now. So yeah, I took a shower. Luckily my pants were unscathed.
Was there brown on your pants?
No, I didn't say
Is that dogs or you?
I laid. Holy shit, I was so stinky. It was so stinky. Holy fuck. So yeah, I just wanted to come share this beautiful moment with you. I hope you enjoyed my poop story.
Wow. Day in life with Marika. Yeah. There it is. Alright. Better dog shit than human shit. Alright, I mean, okay. If you're the shit expert, I trust you. Better love story than Twilight. That's true. Okay, so he is pushing in here, but there's no knights. And it's basically, this whole game is yeomen versus archers. And obviously yeomen are better, because they're faster. And they're longer. And they got extra donger. So, Louis would need to make like another 6-7 knights to have a chance to hold in this game, right? And Marilo's going fast imp. He got 3 relics. 4 relics. Louis doesn't have a single relic. Making a keep. Okay. Stonewall. Like, to be fair, worker count isn't good. I think Louis recovered really well here. Like, in all seriousness, I feel like this game should be a lot worse than it is. A lot worse than it is. Does she know you're going live? Yeah, she doesn't care. It's just the story, man. We have dogs. She got shit on. Literally. It is what it is, you know? It's a funny story. It's a quality content. That's why people are coming here. For the shit stories. Thank you. So, I feel like Louis recovered really well here. From something that's like an almost auto loss, how bad the game went for him. Playing a civilization you don't play here. Pretty good. A red palace. Okay, I don't know if I like this red palace. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, he's doing it for food. Okay. That's a hard one. He's doing it for food? I feel like this is a bit of a bait, and I'll tell you why. So I don't know what happened in this game, but whenever you put red palace forward, you're open to getting trapped. And look at this. This is oh no, this is spearman. Okay. So he can go for wind guard and can just get traps out. In which case, if you do that, this is so vulnerable and you're basically spending wood to repair. But if you put red palace here, you can't trap it because you need to go all the way across the map. So he has a choice. Do I red palace here and get the food, or do I red palace here and protect my trade and then I can get trapped? Okay, he ages up. Don't get me wrong, he recovered and he, like, the worker count's looking really good. Let's look at the income. Okay, let's wait for Luke to start mining because obviously he just built the landmark with 25. Like, the army count is 63 spearmen is pretty fucking rough, I ain't gonna lie. Oh, the money shot. Oh my god, that was a fucking... He killed 2 deer and 1 archer. That was not a value money shot. Okay, he stonewalls the top. Getting upgrades. Biology. Yo, he is... I feel like it was so close to coming back into this game. Obviously, he's very far behind on army. Dude, I swear if he had another keep here... Dude, if he had another keep, like here, or maybe... Dude, if there was a keep here and a red palace here, or the other way around, I feel like he's got it. I feel like he would hold. He would just buy himself enough time. I don't think he should have stonewalled. Obviously, it's easier to say this after the game is done, but if he didn't stonewall, but use it to make a keep here, he's gonna lose so many traders. And this is what I was talking about. See that? Now he's just getting trapped. Yeah, I think if he just made a red palace in the back here and then a keep here, I think he would have been fine to not win. Don't get me wrong, he's still behind. But look, he's getting incendiary arrows. He's got elite upgrades. He's kind of recovered. This game was way too close for how bad it started. I know. Yeah. Alright, almost recovered. Oh, not quite, but almost. So that was 2-1 for Marine Lord. Marine Lord never scouted that trade. I'm actually not sure. I didn't check. I assume he did, didn't he? But he didn't see any knights. So he should have known something's up, right? Game number 4 is going to be on Dry River. And we got Hatchery versus K to the T. Louis not going for the docks. Okay. Hospitalier? Okay, going Hospitalier again, alright. Going for a dock? I feel like this is just better for Marine Lord, no? Look at the worker difference. That's with Prelate, by the way. Marine Lord's been going mine work like every game, hasn't he? How do we feel about that? Twitch dance and YouTube dance. I don't know how I feel about that one, actually. I mean, I go mine work too, but... I mean, okay, he has a terrible chapel here. I don't even know what the fuck your chapel here. I guess just a woodline. So maybe on this map, it's okay. Because on this map, you don't need that much wood, right? Like, if this was a water map and you need all the wood in the world, you can go chapel here. A pretty ass chapel spawn. Marine Lord got a beastie spawn. That's a beastie spawn. Fucking everything is in the opposite direction. Like, look, this shit's here, the woodline's there, then the woodline's there, and then the gold is here. And Louis is now triple dock. Look at that. He's just not producing anything. He aged up. Look at this. He's got everything on wood. Marine Lord's making a third dock now, but a lot more chill. Archer range? Wait, he made an archer range. And Louis made a stable? Into horses. Another archer range. Okay, does it cancel? No? Is that gonna make a barracks? Okay, he's just making archers. Is he? See, this is the funny part. Watch this. Louis is making archer range because he's assuming that Marino's going to make a barracks, but Marino has no barracks. Okay, now there's a barracks. And this is the part why KT is good in hybrid. So KT can now go even more on wood and go triple archer range. And then you counter both the archers and the spearmen that are going to come out. Six, 4. He's got 15 fishing ships, and Marine Lord has 9. 9. And now Louis is saying, I'm just gonna make a couple of units, and I'm just gonna rush castle. Ooh, and now he's gonna lose. See, that's the problem. If you are rushing castle, if you make more than 3 fishing ships, you cannot garrison and you're gonna lose them. So Marine Lord is going for the safe option. He's making 3 fishing ships per pond, so that if it gets attacked, he can just garrison and he loses nothing. Louis is going for a castle, and he's over making fishing ships, which means he's going to be losing fishing ships because of it. Okay. Oh, that is not a good fight for Louis. Holy fuck. Oh my god, he just got butchered. And now these archers move faster, so they're just gonna mow him down on the way back. Wait, Louis went for the gold and then went back to the wood because he's like, oh shit, I gotta make units. So a little bit of a miscalculation there. He wanted to rush castle, then he went back onto the wood. He's like, oh shit, I'm actually dying. Now, so it's funny because he's almost up to castle. He might click up now to castle, or he might get blacksmith upgrades. But then that delays his castle. He should age up, no? He should cancel this and age up, I think. But is he gonna? This is like, he's at the weakest point, because he's got so much resources to age up, but he's not aging up. Yeah, he looks like he's just gonna wait it out for another set of pilgrims. Oh my god, the pilgrims die! Wait, how did he just get gold? Whoa! Were these mining just now? Maybe I'm blind. So he's gonna age up. Galley comes out. Oh, repair. Ooh, dude, when this happens, I just wanna cry. When Galley comes out and you try to kill it and then the fishing ships repair it and you just fucking get wrecked. Okay. Pilgrims are going to the bottom. More archer ranges. 29 archers. I'm a bit surprised that Marine Lord is playing this passive. Because he sees that Louis has, like, very few units. Like, he sees, this can't be his whole army, right? Like, there must be something he's investing into. And he was investing into age up. Marinor's gonna tap this one down. And Louis just counter pushes onto the gold, which is kind of funny. See, Louis got these moves that I think other players don't. Louis got these moves where it's like most of the players would sit back and defend, right? But because Marine Lord is here, he just pushes onto Marine Lord's gold. And now Marine Lord should be aging up. But because he's pushed into the gold, he can't age up. So now Marine Lord has to go back. Instead of Marine Lord pushing, he has to go back so his gold is set free so he can age up. So, like I said, Louis makes these kinds of games very awkward for the opponent. You see this? Look at this. Look at this. He might just sell wood or something to buy castle. Yeah, so far this was the worst played game from Marine Lord. The first game, Louis, I can't say he played bad, because I think he played fine. He just didn't take one engagement, which would have won him the game. This game, I feel like Marine Lord had such a massive lead with the army. And he's just been running around here the whole time. Like, he didn't really do anything with the army. He's been ahead, like, by 20 army for so long. Regnitz is coming out. Okay, 22. Yeah, I feel like the timing was missed here. A pretty big timing window was missed here. And now, sorry, I have to eat something. I'm just getting a little bit low on energy and brain activity. I've been yapping for like 3 hours about these games. Long series, what can I say? He is famished? True. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Marine Lord just... Okay, so I talked about this before, if you guys remember. I've been saying this for a while. Marine Lord's style is... He plays defensive, and even when he pushes, he's not trying to, like, win. He's trying to force you to make a mistake. And the problem with Louis' style, Louis doesn't commit. He also likes to do that. He pokes a little bit, but he's not going to take a bad engagement. So I feel like Marine Lord's kind of poking around, seeing what he can get done. And Louis is just like, yeah, I'm actually going to counterattack. Whereas most of the players will make army and mass into Marine Lord's army, and then they lose a fight and Marine Lord wins. So in this case, I feel like he was kind of poking to try to do something, and Louis just didn't budge. He just did his own thing. And that's it. Now the relics, I mean 4 relics for KT versus HRE. That is pretty rough. I mean, he's not He does have Cathedral. He's got 1, but that is not where you want to be. Now the fight happens. That's a lot of... He doesn't have Horseman upgrade, but these Templar brothers, they're tanky as fuck. And once Spearman goes down, it's gonna be a rip. Oh god, he didn't even have the spikes. Or pikes. Ugh. Plus 2 damage for Spearman, he didn't even have it. Yeah, if we compare the... Oh my god. Oh, hold on. Pause the game right here. Don't look at the income. $1,900, 2.7. He's got 3,000 income. Marine Lord has, let's be generous, 1.9k. And Marine Lord killed 12 fishing ships. Yeah. I mean, his food income is about to go up, right? But that is a big problem. Yeah, his income did increase, but it's still nowhere close to Louis'. And now Louis can go Fortress. Yep, there it is, Fortress time. And once this Fortress goes up, he has a safe Sacred Site. And the fortress is in the middle, which gives them options to attack here or here. Myrtle's going for Siege Workshop. Genoese crossbowmen are already coming in. The problem is 44 archers. They do well against all of this. I feel like versus KT, I don't know if you can go archers. Or sorry, I don't know if you can go units that they counter with archers. Because I feel like if you go units that get countered by archers, you play into their economy. Do you know what I mean? I mean, now it's over. It's the same as the Vortex versus Louis, the Japanese game. It's sort of the same situation. It's just no gold units versus gold units, and now he's just making fortresses everywhere, so... H4, is that Swabia? Yeah, but he has no food income. This kind of situation works on normal maps if like you go Swabia and then now you go Bomber Towers and you make farms, but if he's got 1 relic, Louis actually has good economy. Because in most cases when H3 hits Imperial, H3 is like the opponent doesn't have as good of an economy, right? So it's like you can lose some villagers, be fine. But Louis is actually in a pretty good spot economically. So now going fast imp and transitioning to farms is not the same as playing on a normal map. Yeah. Oh yeah, Marinlord's in chat. I mean, yeah, I agree, Marinlord. I think the first game is fine. Obviously, Ottoman Imperial is stronger, but he should have won that game when I looked at it. Second game... What was the second game, actually? Second game was, yeah, Relic River. I mean, Japanese versus OTD, that's Japanese favored. Game 3, Lancaster versus French was obviously Lancaster. KT on Hybrid. Yeah. But this is what happens. So actually, this happens very often, by the way. In a best of 3 or 5 series, where the whole series is just screwed up. after first game, it's just a matchup wins. But in a best of 7 and best of 9, this happens very rarely because there's so many options of the civs you can pick. So it very rarely happens that you have multiple matchups that were one-sided. But in this series, it did happen. Where both of them, it's not like Louis got better matchups every game or Marino. Both of them got matchups that are hard for the other guy. But that happens sometimes. It just happens a lot less in best of 7 or 9. Also, it's like, another thing is, because Marine Lord and Louis practice a lot together, like, you also don't know what's happening behind the scenes, so to say, in like civ picks and civ priorities, and sometimes people pick civs that they're maybe not the best with, just because they know that the enemy is very good with those civs, and, you know, it's hard to say, right? Yeah, but this game is over. It's just the army value, I mean, it's ridiculous. 20k versus 8k. And now Schlachta, the most broken unit in the game. That shit got nerfed, and it's still broken as fuck. Alright, that was game 4. Game 5 was in Sunken Lands. So now it was 2-2. It was 2-2, and now Sunken Lands was game 5. I don't know how the draft worked. I think they drafted... Let me check. So this is the maps they played. So they played 4 maps. Did they redraft after 6 or after 7 games? I actually don't know. Was it after 6? Because obviously they have 7 civs each and there's 9 games potentially. Wait, no redraft? Wait, how did that work? Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't get that far in the tournament, so I didn't need to know that rule. Yeah, guys, listen. I didn't get that far, so I didn't need to know those extra rules. That's the advantage of being bad. I didn't need to bother with all these things. I'm like, bro, useless information. I ain't gonna need that. Okay, so this was the situation, right? So Marine Lord won with Lancaster and Ottoman, and Louis won with Japanese and KT. And now we're going in top 8. Okay, dude. Now we're going into the next game, which is Sunken Lands. And again, this is I don't know if I would call any matchup a free win, but let's just say it's a extremely favored matchup. Now, it's an extremely favored matchup. And it's funny, I feel like people try this matchup so many different styles. But yeah, I think Marine Lord you have to go Hippo, but I don't know how often you played Hippo. I think just Grand Winery here is useless, because you cannot break the fucking tower against Mongol ever. Or even when you break it, at that point you just had no landmark for like 15 minutes. Yeah. Oh, he got gold blocks too. Did he put a tower here? I didn't watch this game. Dude, if you put a tower here too, that is cooked. So this matchup, by the way, guys, you cannot win. You cannot win with forward berries at the pro level. I think a better player will lose to worse player. I'm not saying that's what happened here, but I'm saying like the advantage is so big that it's a rough one. But I think the best thing to do here with this kind of spawn, you go Hippodrome, and you just go on these berries to get a set of mercenaries, and you just try to play it like a normal civ. Because this, against other civs, eventually you break the tower. Against Mongols, I don't think you can ever break the tower. It's just the way that Mongol works and produces units. You can never break this. Ever. And even when you break it, it's like Mongol is in castle and you're dead. So it's like... Well... Okay, so let's see. Tower. I'm surprised he didn't tower. I mean, I guess he doesn't need to tower again. If you tower too much, it can turn pretty bad. Double archer. What if the 5 had play here? Listen, I'm about to cook. Watch this. Watch this, I'm about to cook. You go Grand Winery here, and you just make farms. That's it. Boom. That's it. That's right. You go Dark Age Farms. You guys remember the Dark Age farms from Byzantine? Good times. And now this is Jover. That was, yeah. The farms used to be like, what, 60? Good times. How crazy was Byzantine? 60 wood for farms? I actually didn't watch Vortex vs Xenochat. Wait, was it 54? That's crazy. So now from this position, Mongol can do whatever. Mongol can go castle here, and Byzantine can't do shit. He doesn't even have cavalry, he just has pure archer. Yeah, so look at this. He can't break this. So you're just in an awkward position. Beastie, why aren't you instead Marine Lord? What does that mean? Are you asking me why am I not in the finals instead of Marine Lord? Well, I lost in round of 8. And if you lose in a tournament, you don't advance to the semifinals. And in order to get to the finals, you actually need to win not only round of 8, but semifinals in order to be in there. Why didn't Marine Lord make horsemen the moment he saw archers around his base? Well, he should have gone Hippodrome. Like I said, so this landmark literally didn't do anything, and now they're both H3. So now this is the point that I was talking about earlier. By the time you break this tower, if he even breaks it, I haven't seen this game, like, you're not really gonna flourish off of getting berries now. It's like too late for that. Do you know what I mean? He even went Kurul Tai to just hold this position, because now these archers are cranking. So, yeah, he doesn't even break it. So, it's super over. It is super duper over. We have man at arm. Okay. It's funny because making this many range units against horsemen is not good. Well, generally not good, but if you have Kurultai, the archers actually do quite a bit of damage. So you can just kite and kill them. Alright, the next game. So this was 3-2 for Louis MT. Is Mongol that favorable against Byzantine? It's very spawn dependent, but generally, yeah. So this was the situation. So now Marine Lord picks Carmel. And I'm actually very surprised by something. And I'll tell you by what. So these are the civs. Rus, Abbasid, Delhi, Ayubid. I don't know why Louis didn't pick Ayubid here. I don't really get it. Maybe because he needed something to play in Scandinavia when the draft was over. Marine Lord is obviously going to pick Rus, right? So if he picks, he's not gonna pick Abbasid on Carmel. If you pick Ayubid into Rus, I mean Delhi into Rus is not bad, but I don't know about this map, Delhi. So he picks Delhi, and I mean I think if it was like Dry Arabia, okay, but on Carmel, I'm not sure. So I guess because the rules are weird, right? So basically the rules are, once they play all these civs, for those that don't know, once they play all these civs. Wait, after 6 maps, you can play the civs you lost? Wait, so you draft 7 civs, but after the 6th game, you can only pick the civs you lost with. Right? So Marine Lord won with Lancaster, Rus, Ottoman, and Louis won Mongol, Japanese, Knights Templar. Which means that Louis could only play Delhi, Ayubid, French, Malian, and Marine Lord could play Byzantine, Abbasid, OTD, HRE. So you needed to win with 5 out of the 7 civs that you picked. Ooh, that's pretty rough, actually. So yeah, Delhi I think is good into Rus, but this map is a bit weird. And then he went Tower of Victory, which I was like... Tower of Victory is like... I don't know if I like it on this map. Like, if the sacred sites are more focused towards the middle and you want to fight, sure. But again, I feel like on Carmel it's going to be some variation of fast castle, maybe with some units. I feel like Dome would just be a lot better. Isn't this an auto loss for Delhi? No, it's not. That's not how the civs work. Just because one civ is bad in general and one civ is good in general, it doesn't mean that the good one beats the bad one. It depends on the matchup. There's a lot of matchup where a worse civ can beat a better civ because that civ is just good against that civ. Yeah, so you went Tower of Victory and then just didn't really like Omega commit, right? But it's also hard to commit on this map. Okay, he went to wall. I saw the start of this game. I saw Tower of Victory and then I queued up another Scion game. That's right. And I won. Actually, I lost that one. I'm lying. Like right now... Louis has 5 scouts. Where are they? Oh, they're pro scouting. Okay, good. So if he prevents, right, Marine Lord taking his deer, I feel like the game can continue from here on out. But I actually don't know what happened. Because I saw the game around this point and I thought, okay, maybe he's in a good spot. He's getting 3 relics. I feel like the dome or the Tower of Victory just fucked him real good. I'm gonna be honest. I think he was dome here. He's fine. He's fine as in like he ain't gonna die soon after, but his upgrades are so slow. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh, he's making scholars. Oh. Elephantas are coming. Lancers are coming. Yeah, he doesn't have the... Look at this. Oh god. Wait, he's one blacksmith? Oh. Oh. Okay. He cooking right now. The goal gets mowed down. So he's making double scholars from these to boost up the upgrades. But that was like 25 6 villagers on gold so you can get scholars, which if he went dome he would have gotten without any problem. So imagine if this 1.6k gold plus the gold that he just used from relics and sacred sites were into units. He could have had another like 20-30 units if he went dome. Obviously he doesn't have attack speed of the units, but I mean attack speed's kind of... It's better to be alive and have no attack speed than lose the game and have attack speed, you know? He gets completely overwhelmed here. Wait, he just lost all the scholars? Oh, what? This is GG. GG! I mean, I feel like he could have done something there. I think like this was a playable game. This map is rough for Delhi, but I think this was a playable game for him. I don't understand this keep. Well, he's about to die, so he's making a keep so he doesn't die. But he got pushed. If Marine Lord didn't push for another 15 seconds, the keep finishes and Marine Lord can't push there. Why risk your whole game on that keep? Well, how did he risk the game? If he had no keep there, he would have lost the game anyway. Oh, so this is the matchup that Louis played against Vortex on this exact map. So now this is where they can play the civs they lost with. This is 2TC already. You can see it by the amount of villagers on Grand Winery. Yeah, it's 2TC. And also he didn't mind stone. Dark Age. Let's swap the players. There we go. So what is Louis M to the T going to do here? He's going to go them scouts. Okay. So the reason he's making TC here is because he wants stone for the, what are they called? For the cisterns. Yeah. Okay. Louis going for the big gold. Going for them deer. He's just gonna cow boom. And he's just making scouts to harass. Okay. Getting wheelbarrow, double broadaxe, the moo boom. So he's opening very similar like against Vortex. Very, very similar. But because he saw Limitane, he goes for archers and not double stable. Why Cowboom when you can just make second TC as Malian? Because Cowboom gives you way more resources, way faster. And it's way safer. Five cisterns. Playing against cavalry in this map is so annoying. This is so open. Louis is just gonna fast castle. Why 5 scouts? Because they're warrior scouts, they're Malian scouts, they do damage. They actually do damage. Okay, golden horn tower. Louis is preparing the 3rd pit mine, so like very, very good timing right here. Insta another like 100-ish gold income per minute, 108, love that. Again guys, sorry about the drilling, it's starting a little bit again. That's funny, he put the scout here, but there's no path here, so you have to go around and lost it. Okay. Ooh, the Sophis here doing the raid. 3 worker kills. Oh. That's a lot of damage taken. 10 workers killed. But he's getting 2 relics, so there's that. If Louis can defend at least 2, I would say that's pretty good for him. He's gonna get 1? Question mark? He's gonna get 3 relics actually. Yeah, I would say that's pretty good for Louis. Louis MT, what a guy. What a player. Nah, he's just 15 villagers killed. I mean, he's just harassing everywhere. And this 2TC play... Oh, he actually denies this one. Louis pulled away the units too quick. Oh. Wait, wait. How the fuck did those longbows aggro on that? He A-moved here, but these longbows somehow aggroed in these units? Unless there was a cavalry running away. Oh. Losing longbows is pretty painful. Doesn't have poison arrows. Cataphracts are pretty annoying to deal with, but their cataphracts are also very expensive. So even though they're annoying, Malian is gonna have a lot of units, right? I wonder if he saw that one. Probably not. Wait, how did Louis not... Wait, how did... Okay, he just put the relic. I was like, how is he still carrying a relic? Oh, he saw that one for sure. That's a lot of sofa. 36 sofa! Sheesh! I actually think that dive was a mistake, because he, instead of sofa tanking for a Limitane, he just ran through and then all the Limitane died. And now it's just sofa diving. And 36 sofa, he's just pumping them out. I like the style that Louis is doing. The stable into early sofas. By the way, guys, this is a long series. So, what can I say? 9 games. A lot of the games were long. It is what it is. Scandinavia. HRE versus Ayubid. Let's do it. So this was right now 4-3 for Louis. And it's a best of 9. So if he were to win this, he would win the tournament. But, spoilers, he did end up losing. This game was a... This game was a weird one. This game was a weird one. House of Wisdom. Gamba Wing again. And we saw versus Vortex. Oh boy, that Gamba Wing paid off. He got units after unit after unit after unit after unit. What did he get this time? He got Beduin Swordsman. Okay, something. I wonder what the trade is if you made a market here and traded there. It's probably ass. Probably like 40 gold. So we got a dock on this side, and Louis got docks on both sides. Oh my god, almost died. Doing swordsman? Look at them. You know, these guys actually destroy fucking cavalry. Because they got 13 damage versus melee. Which is kind of wild. Archer's running up and gonna... Wow, that villager saved. So, we're gonna see the fishing ship boom. Very similar to what we saw against Vortex. Like both players going for age up into a dock. And then they're just both gonna go a lot of fishing ships. So Louis again going for stables. So he is doing pretty much exactly the same thing he did against Vortex. This is almost identical game. Except he got dock on the other side, so this forced Marine Lord to actually make fighting ships. And he just made an archer ship and just kind of was like, eh, whatever. AFK demo ship, rip. And he did kill a villager here, I remember I saw that. He did kill a villager, and this time around, compared to the Vortex game, Marine Lord is double producing fishing ships, whereas Vortex did not. So Louis has actually less fishing ships, actually same fishing ships exactly as Marine Lord, so it's a lot more equal game. Now this is the thing. I think Louis wanted to do the same thing against Marine Lord as he did against Vortex, right? I think he wanted to do this Gamba Wing, and then he wanted to make a couple of units. Like he got triple stone now. He wanted to make a couple of units, make some horsemen, and then go castle. The problem is, this game to the Vortex one, obviously Jushi and HRE, different civs, but Vortex had a lot worse economy, which means he had a lot less units, and Vortex went Zuginu only. and Marine Lord has spearmen. So now Louis has to go archers, which is adding another production building. But you can already see the army difference is big, and Louis kind of, he's trying to harass, and he is doing harassment here and there. But the problem is, the army is becoming worse and worse and worse for him. Now you can see he's cutting archers completely, or wood units in general. He's going for the age up. And he's going to military wing reinforcements, which, that's fine, but into archery that's massing infantry, not the greatest, right? So, maybe he just wanted more immediate army, but it's not like the army that you need, necessarily. Like, against this, he needs mass archers or like gulams, which he doesn't have a barracks, and he doesn't have wood for archers. So, even though he ages up, he's not really getting any good stuff, whereas against Vortex, he just kind of extended his lead. Now he's going to lose the docks. Yeah, now he's going to lose the docks, and now he's, because I was watching this game, now his fishing income is going to go down to 0. And his food income is going to go down to shitter. So, yeah. Now, it was mine work again. This time, Cathedral as well. Well, same as last time, I guess. So initially, he denies a relic. He's kind of putting on some pressure, but Marine Lord just waiting for the upgrades. And now, once again, his army is better. So Louis, at this point, needs to transition to either mass archers, gulams, or siege, which he doesn't really have the wood for any of those. So now the problem is, his army is just a lot weaker. Straight up. Even though Marine Lord has like the cheap army, Louis doesn't have a good army against that. And now this is the thing. When I was watching this game, I was like, if Marine Lord adds men-at-arms, Louis is fucked. Completely fucked. Because then, if Marine Lord adds men-at-arms, that means that Louis has to go crossbows, but then the spearman archer get even more value. And then Marine Lord starts making men-at-arms slowly, then Louis has to make crossbows and the game is cooked. So, yeah. You can see, like, he can't really fight this at all. He got some more Gamba wing units. He's trying some harassment. I was kind of surprised at Louis. I was kind of surprised he didn't raid more this game. Because I feel like he focuses a lot more on raiding. He raided a bit. But, like, he knew that there's no wood here, right? So he knew the woodland is here. But I feel like he didn't really push into it as much as he usually does. I'm not sure why, but... And now he goes Springles, which I was just like... There's 50 archers, brother. I mean... Springles are good, but... you know... He goes for a ram, but... This is one of those where you're making a ram to break the gold, but you're not in position to actually push the opponent, right? The problem is, even though this game looks very equal, they have similar army, similar workers. Louis is on a timer here because Marine Lord has 4 relics. So it's just a bad situation to be in. Now there's men-at-arms, there's 3 crossbows, which is not enough. We just moved one of the relics out of nowhere. There it is. So now these fucking towers are unkillable. 160 gold per minute. He's trying to raid here, ain't gonna work. And he just kind of cooked Palace of Swabia. Louis is going for a Treb. But Treb is too slow. Like, he can just emergency repair this. Right? And now he's Palace-Swabia, he's age 4, he can just upgrade his units, Louis can push. And he just kind of cooked in it. Yep. But yeah, I feel like this game... I'm not gonna say he lost because of Gamba Wing, but the Gamba Wing gave him shit. You know what I mean? Like, Gamba... And this is where the game ends. Gamba Wing against Vortex won him the game, 100%. Like, that was crazy. He got the skirmishers, the range guys, 4 times in a row. 4! This game, he got the first skirmishers, I think, on the 3rd go, but by then it's so useless, it didn't really do anything. And that's kind of the problem with Gamba Wing. Sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it's just really shit. Yeah, he got stone on the 2nd one, which is like... That's why, like, personally, I don't like going for that wing, because I just think it's so... I mean, it's gambling, right? Like, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's fucking useless. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess I just don't have a fucking age up. And you can say, like, yeah, but you can buy wood or something. But it's like, when you age up to feudal, do you really want to buy wood with gold? I mean, maybe. Yeah, this game was sick. So this game... So obviously they practiced together, right? So I assume that Louis knew that this was gonna happen. But this is what I didn't like. I feel like this opener was pretty bad. And the opener was pretty bad because he actually stopped making spearmen. He makes 2. And then he makes 3rd one. Right? And then he stops making them. So he goes to deny the gold, obviously doesn't deny it, right? Marine Lord gets enough for the age up. But this is the problem. I was actually watching this and I was like, I don't think 3 spearmen are enough to kill this before the age up. And, let's speed up. Surprise, surprise. 3 spearmen was not enough for the age up. So what ended up happening, Marine Lord just made a fishing ship. So he will lose the dock. But then Louis goes back. By the way, I just want to say, Marine Lord is still fishing. The fishing was not delayed at all. Look, like, the fishing ships are still fishing. Right? So there is absolutely 0 delay on the fishing. Watch this. Oh, now the fishing boat is full. So there's been a delay of like 10 seconds. And Louis invested a barracks, 3 spearmen, and delayed his age up. And he didn't really do anything with it. Now he did delay the fresh foodstuffs, for sure, by about a minute and a bit. But again, I don't think that was worth it. Now, if he makes 5 spearmen, he can potentially like kill fishing ships or maybe deny gold so that Marine Lord has to pull more villagers to age up. Something. But I feel like if you're gonna make 3 spearmen, you might as well not make them at all. I don't think they did shit. So I'm looking at this game and it's like, okay, the games we're in feudal, right? Louis has 3 spearmen, no knights. Marine Lord has 6 units soon. Versus 3 that are completely useless. And he's got dock and he's making another dock. So this start I think was pretty bad for Louis. Pretty bad. If he killed the 2 fishing ships, I think that's fine and worth. Also, I don't understand why he didn't attack fishing ship from here. While he was fishing. But, yeah. So he's gonna go for some fishing of his own, but Marine Lord is just massing fishing ships throughout the whole thing. So he's gonna have a crap ton of docks soon. And this game was very good, by the way. This game was like a game 9 type of game. It would suck if this game was just like shit game. You know, because it's like the last game. It was 4-4 at this point. So now, what is that? It looks like a dead villager. Yeah, what the fuck is that? Is that a spearman? But he's just stuck there. Oh, it's gone. So now they're both making a shit ton of units. The thing is, even though Abbasid has fishing, and his income is very good right now, Marine Lord is producing villagers faster from, or sorry, Louis is producing faster villagers from TC. So the longer this game goes, when eventually the fishing goes away, Louis actually has a lot more villagers. So Marine Lord was pushed off to gold early on, and he's now only going on the gold. He's got a massive unit count. And Louis again is getting eco upgrades early. Like I said earlier, he goes for them. He doesn't skip for them. I feel like he gets them in every single matchup with every single civ. And he's already got his eco upgrades. He's got his military upgrades. So Louis is done with the gold. On the other hand, Marine Lord is not. I'm a bit surprised he didn't just fight here. Like, not fight fully on, but just push away the archers so he can mine gold. Because he not only doesn't have military upgrades, he has no eco upgrades. Which is not necessarily a problem right now, but, I mean, the longer the game goes, obviously you're losing resources, because if you had them, you would have had more resources. But again, he was pushed up to gold, so it's one of those. He does have the thing, whatever it's called. What is it called, man? Boot camp. I kept thinking military tactics. I'm like, no, that's not it. Yeah, booty camp. And yeah, Louis is kind of harassing, poking, and Marine Lord's army is just growing bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's looking worse and worse for Louis. 49 archers versus 45 right now. And I was just like, uh-oh. And then Louis goes for the age up. Dum dum. And it is Royal Institute. And the plot thickens. Royal Institute is on the way. And this means we're going for it, baby. This means we're going for it. I was at the edge of my seat right now. I was like, oh shit, it's gonna go down to the wire, baby. Because right now, if Louis ages up, you can see Marine Lord is going for the age up. So Marine Lord sees the age up. So now Marine Lord can either push until the upgrades are about to hit and then go back, or just go back and wait for his own age up. So he goes in. Louis kind of gets caught off guard here. No, oh, he has a scout. He just got caught off guard completely there. I feel like he ran into the units a little bit. He loses some army. The Royal Institute is right there. Marine Lord sees the Royal Institute. He knows what's up. The upgrades are coming in. The knights get upgraded. He kills this, and now he knows that the other upgrades are about to hit, so he wants to go back. He doesn't want to fight yet. He's aging up. I was clenching my butt cheeks right now. I was like, oh shit. Some horseman raids over here. He's got a dock with no fishing ships. Did he even fish at all? No. This is freshly made. And now Louis is like, I got the upgrades. I need to push, right? Because he doesn't know when Marine Lord's aging up. He sees the age up happening, right? He sees it. He's aging up. So this is the thing. If you go for this Royal Institute, you have to all in. It's an all-in build, right? Or it's an all-in build. I mean, you need to do damage. Like, the whole point is you commit to an attack. So, he goes for a Royal Bloodline. So his timing, basically, look at this. It's like perfect cinema. 56, Culture Wing 57. So basically, when Marine Lord ages up, Royal Bloodlines is done. And then Marine Lord needs another 52 seconds to upgrade veteran upgrades. So Louis has basically a minute window to do a lot of damage or to trade out a lot better. Okay? Literal cinema game right here. So watch this. I'm clenching my butt cheeks. I'm like, oh god, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for it. That's it. He's gonna go for it. Royal Blood. Look, he's waiting. He's waiting. He's posturing. He's cooking. Royal Bloodlines completed. Age up completes. Ain't no way. And he goes for it. And the fight happens. The units are step stuck. I did not like that he did not kill this camel. He could have killed this camel right here. He does not kill the camel. For whatever fucking reason. I mean, now he can't, but I feel like he could have sniped it. The archers are getting TC'd. I guarantee you, their hearts are rushing right now. The blood is flowing through the body right now. Heart is pumping. And it kind of looks like he's breaking, right? But these knights are tanky as fuck, boy. The upgrades are not in yet. Look at this. 60 seconds, 7 seconds. Louis knows I gotta push, I gotta go. Camel is still alive. A Lancer comes out, but Marine Lord is not gathering gold at all, by the way. He's used the market to get some gold. I don't know if he did or not. He did. So he's got a Lancer, he's got a couple of upgrades. And watch this. Upgrade finishes. Louis looks like he's winning right here. 8 knights, 6 archers. But veteran upgrades finishes, but spearmen are all dead. And these archers are cooking right now, boy. So they're actually doing damage now to the knights, even though they got crap ton of health. So he's cooking. He's cooking. And I was like, oh no, he's dead. That's it. It's over. It's over. It's over. And Louis not even microing these units anymore. I was like, oh man. So he's got a scholar. He's taking the relics. The food is running low, baby. The food is running low for both. Have in mind, Marine Lord's fishing is expiring. Look at this. All these fish are about to be dead. So I was like, oh man, Louis is dead. He's lost. It's over. It's 5-4 for Marine Lord. But then I'm like, hold up. The fish. Once that expires, Louis still has fish, actually. You see that? He's still fishing. So I was like, hold on. Now Marine Lord needs to go out here and here. And he's going to need to be more open on the map. So I was like, wait. At this point, Marine Lord's eco was really bad because a lot of his villagers were on wood and 15 island TC. So I was like, okay, Marine Lord actually has no eco for spearmen or camels, so Louis has a lot of time here. And you can see, like, Louis is getting the boar in the middle. Oof. Damn, boy. So, this was a mistake from Louis. He's pushing here, he's trying to force, because in his mind, I mean, I get why. If I was playing, I would probably do the same. He's like, oh shit, I went Royal Institute, I'm in a bad spot, I need to keep pushing. But he didn't need to keep pushing. He could have just macerated and just rebuilt his army, because he's still got Royal Bloodlines and there's no spearmen. So if he just keeps producing archers, he is ahead on the unit comp, which means he's got 10 knights, Marine Lord got 4 spearmen. So as long as he just keeps building and the raids, he will still have a better army, right? So it wasn't over. So he's on the boar, they're both getting some relics. And this game just turns up even more. That's why I always put 9 on the boar. Damn. So there's a knight here, a little bit too late, but the villagers all evacuate. And yeah, so this is a bit of a disaster because Marine Lord has had no eco upgrades. Meanwhile, Louis, he got every single upgrade in the game. Look at that. He's got every single upgrade in the game right now. And having this many villagers and no eco upgrades definitely plays part the longer the game goes. So the fishing is going down. There's still some fishing here. So now the micring starts. Louis commits here. Takes a pretty bad fight, by the way. This is the worst fight Louis has taken, I think, this whole game. He takes a fight and he gets fucking butchered here. He gets absolutely butchered. And I was like, oh no. Because I was like, you know what? He still's got the chance, right? Then he took that fight and I was like, oh, he is fucking dead. And I was like, he is cooked. Because if you look at this situation, the problem isn't the army value. The army value is almost equal. The problem is a lot of his knights are damaged. And look at that running now. Look at the idle eco just fucking running everywhere. Like all his food villagers are just running around now. So I was like, oh, he's cooked. Then he does this run by. And I was like, okay. Okay, he's doing something. He's cooking right now. But then he just goes back and sends only one knight. And I was like, no. Come on, brother. He runs in here. He's trying to harass. He's not finding anything. But Marine Lord's not finding anything either. Right? Like, Marine Lord's finding these, like, ruins of villagers. But there's no villagers. And this is where I was like, oh shit, Louis is gonna fuck him up. Because Marine Lord's army is split. And look at this. 19 spears against 25 knights. And I was like, oh, he's gonna fuck him up right here. Look, the villagers, they get out safe. And then he gets collapsed on. And I was like, oh no. It's a disaster. It's a disaster. Louis potatoing the micro here is fucking up a little bit. He gets away though. I thought he's gonna demo ship here, by the way. No demo ship. Now, this is interesting. They're trading, right? Marine Lord's eco ain't good. He's not producing because he's transitioning to farms. Louis is also transitioning to farms, but he had food eco still going, right? So he didn't stop making units. So now the unit count is almost equal again. And now it's becoming like micring for like 10 minutes with these charging and going back and charging and going back. And there's one turning point in this game. So they're both micring really well, right? Marine Lord sniping archers, Louis sniping spearmen and crossbows. This guy right here. This guy right here. "18 farms idled by one knight." And the best part is Louis just forgot about it. Maybe he shift queued back. Watch this. Again 18 idle time. And now the guy just stacks. I mean, they're micring here the whole time, right? But this one knight is denying, like what is that? That one knight is denying like probably 900 food per minute or something, right? With the upgrades and opposite passive income. Isn't that crazy? That one knight is denying, yeah, like 20% of the eco. It's like 800-900 food per minute. One knight. And look for how long, by the way. He arrived at like 29 minutes, maybe even earlier. But because they're both busy micring, neither of the players paying attention. But the thing is, Louis doesn't need to pay attention. He's doing the thing, right? Marine Lord is so distracted by the fighting, he's not putting the villagers back. And then this knight goes here. This guy's the MVP. And then he even runs away like a little snake. And then he's got the two brothers right here. These are Templar brothers right now. Watch this. He's still alive. It's right, this guy. It's this guy right here. He's still alive. Meanwhile, in the middle, they've been fighting the whole time, by the way. They've been fighting literally the whole time. Look, this guy's still here. The one knight that won the game. Look at this. This guy right here. He's still alive. Okay, he's dead now. But his spirit lives on. Okay, the spirit's dead too. This knight denied crazy amount of resources. Crazy. Yep. And now, watch this. They've been trading the whole time. They're micring their fucking hearts out.
crazy.
Louis got 2 sacred sites. 7 minutes. And when it's 7 minutes remaining, 5, 6, 7 minutes, you can start thinking about sacred site win. And watch this. Louis got a keep. He's building production. And he's aging up. He's got 4,000 gold. And someone's gonna be like, man, how are these players floating 4,000 gold? Are these even pro players? Yeah, bro, they're fucking microing at like billion APM a minute, idiot. That's right. I love arguing with imaginary people. But I know there's a guy like that in the chat. Don't even. Stop, don't even. You know there is. So he goes for Red Palace, and I was like, oh shit. Because this is a sacred side win, Red Palace. If you wanted to extend the game, you would maybe make a Red Palace here, so that you can kill this keep with the Red Palace. I don't know if you guys know, but you can actually do that. If you make a Red Palace here and put 15 units, it will kill the keep extremely fast. That's if you want to extend the game. But putting Red Palace here means you want to win with Sacred Side. So I was like, oh shit, right? And I was like, if Marine Lord sees this and denies it, that is terrible news. So this is Marine Lord's vision. Look at this. Isn't that crazy? Watch this. So Louis coming with the villagers. He pulled like fucking billion villagers. And Marine Lord was pushing. And I was like, because Marine Lord has 2 Mangonels soon. And 2 Mangonels in this army is gonna do really well against this army. And I was like, oh shit. This is where my butt cheeks were like super clenched. Super clenched, 9,000. And I was like, oh god. So in the cast, I was like, I wonder if he fucking sees it. Oh, he saw it. But that thing is going up with 37 villagers. And even though he sees it, there's nothing you can do about it. And when he got that shit up, I was like, it's over. That's it. That's it. It's over. It's over. He won. Because age up, 1 minute 30. He needs bombards to break this. Trebuchet will not break this because Louis will just repair and you cannot break Red Palace. If he's gonna repair. Yeah, you just can't. So, yeah, Louis got like all the techs immediately because he had 4k gold. And then Marine Lord obviously is gonna rotate to the other sacred side because you cannot break Red Palace without bombards. At least not fast. So he rotates. And there's a keep here. And you know what happens? If there's a keep here, you can bet your ass there's a keep here. Even though Marine Lord didn't see it. If the opponent has enough to keep this gold, he has keep here too. Right? And yeah, looking at the sacred side, I was like 5 minutes. Marine Lord also needs to get elite upgrades where Louis has all of them. Louis is getting incendiary arrows. That's how rich he was. And I was like, oh shit, he cooked. He's doing a run by here. Yeah, this was a very good game. This game was very cool. Love that. Boop. And now the Treb comes in and fucking misses the tower like a loser. And now all Louis needs to win is to actually not fight. He just needs to, or not like hold the sacred side. He just needs to trade. He can just literally rally units to just fight and buy time. And when he got this angle, I was like, oh boy, oh, this is not a wall. Didn't see that. He's even getting the keep down. And now the push happens. Good hits from the Mangonel. But again, Louis is like, he doesn't mind if he's just AFKing here. Because after this keep, there's another keep. And you're not even going to break this, so he doesn't even need to defend there. And now, when they started doing these trades, I was like 3 minutes remaining. It's fucking over, brother. He's got incendiary arrows. He cooked. He's trying to kill Mangonels with this cannon. Wow. Cinema. That was a cinema game right there. And Chad Empty does it. big congrats again. He deserved it. He deserved it. I'm gonna be honest. He deserved it. He cooked. He pumped. He played really well. He has it. I actually think the coolest part about all this is not that we just have a new champion. It's that he has his own style, which I think is really cool. I think that's the coolest part, because I think Marine Lord and I style in the past, I think initially it was super aggro. Then I would say for about a year to 2 years, we played very similar styles. And I would even say like part of the reason why we were beating the other guys is because I think we just had better style in general. And then for the last while, I was playing like super high feudal, and Marine Lord's kind of gone the other way. And now we don't have like another dude that's playing like one of us. He has his like completely his own thing going on, which I think is really cool. So what a Chad. I saw a lot of people asking like, why are people hating on Marine Lord and wanting him to lose? I don't think like people wanted Marine Lord to lose. I think people just wanted Louis to win. Like no one was like, oh, I hope Marine Lord loses. People were just like, I hope Louis wins, because people just want the new fucking champion, dude. We haven't had fucking... You guys don't realize, we haven't had an S-tier champion since 2022 that is different than me and Marine Lord. It's crazy. This is like a great thing to happen for competitive AA4. Like, imagine next tournament, someone else wins the tournament. Imagine that. Imagine that. Imagine SteelSeries tournament, someone else wins it. How cool would that be? Because then you watch a tournament and you're like, oh shit, who's going to win this one? You know? You don't know. And everyone's in the running. Next S-tier Poppy Boy is going to win? Alright. Cascade called it. So yeah, that's it. That was the series. It was a great series. Congrats to both players. Both played really well. Congrats to Louis, our new champion, our new gamer. If you're watching this on YouTube, I want to thank you so much for watching. And if you're watching live, let's keep going.